guys, welcome back. I have an exciting video for you guys today. So you might know if you follow me on my other platforms, but I did get eyelash extensions done. I've had them for like a week now, so I'm gonna show you guys close up soon, like of how they're wearing and everything like that. But I did bring my vlog camera along with me to talk about my experience, and I know a lot of you guys would like to know like cost and where I went and what style I asked for and how long it took, just all that kind of thing. I did a come with me to the nail salon video a little while ago and it popped off. I thought that I'd kind of continue the series and do eyelash extensions because I'm super nosy about that kind of thing as well. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Without further ado, let's just jump into the video. So I'm going to insert the footage now of the day I went into the salon. So the place I went to is called Ashley Ellen. She has a couple of different locations, but I believe her Sylvia Park one is closed because of like COVID and everything like that, but her St. Luke's salon has opened up again. She's super lovely. I've met her before through my friend Shan. Also, just a side note, because I know I will get questions from people overseas and that kind of thing. Here in New Zealand, we are able to be going out to appointments. We were in level 4 lockdown for over a month, which meant you weren't allowed to leave the house unless you were doing food shopping or going to a doctor's appointment, and no one was allowed to go to work unless you were an essential worker. So now we're moving back through the levels because most days we have 0 new cases. So yeah, things are like opening back up again here. Just to clear that up quickly, because I know people, it's like confusing and depending what country you're in. The salon there is stunning. Like Ash has all the lashes displayed. You can also buy like falsies, like strip lashes there. They actually lay all the lashes out before they put them onto your eyes, and they will like remove ones, put ones here and there as they go to make sure that your eyes are as symmetrical as possible. And I think that's really cool. It's not just like a kit set pack that they stick on your eyes. They kind of do look at like the overall shape the day before they send you a reminder, so that's always good during these busy times, you know, because I feel like it's easy to forget about appointments. I feel like a storybook narrator, like trying to remember everything that happened, but I did take vlog footage, so I'm going to be inserting it if I have not already. You check in with the little reception desk area and they'll let you know how far away your lash technician is, invite you to take a seat. At the moment they will also like take your temperature, give you hand gel, that kind of thing. It's all very sanitary. And then as you go through around to the back, there is like these little kind of rooms, but they're not sectioned off with walls. It's just these big like glam curtains. It's very high ceilings in there, so there's like these little kind of pods that you go into. Also the music there was like A1. It's so good. I loved it because you are sitting there for like an hour and a half. It made it so much better. I was just singing along my head. I'm like, yeah. And also I chatted to my technician. She was super lovely. And in terms of makeup, I just went in with some BB cream and some eyebrows on. It's easier and faster to not wear eye makeup in because they don't have to remove it for you. This is my natural lashes before. I came through tripping, I'm 715, kept a weapon on me. All finished. I am obsessed. I'll show you outside because now I've set up, the lighting's not like super good, but I'm trying to get under the light. All in all, the process was really comfortable. I've had lash tints before and lash lifts, and I just find that there's always something that gets in my eye and stings it. I've got quite sensitive eyes. I don't know if it's because they're green, but even when I'm sitting in the car, I can't have the air conditioning vents like pointed towards my face because my eyes start watering. I almost fell asleep. It was so comfortable. It's very relaxing. Like you can kind of feel them gently separating your lashes with their little tweezers, and like they adhere one on to each individual lash. It's like very relaxing, and I love having my hair played with, so it's sort of like having your eye hair played with, you know? Do you feel me? So how the lashes are actually applied is they will take one natural lash of yours and they'll like isolate it with tweezers, and then they'll take the lash extension and they'll put it in a little bit of glue, and then they'll adhere it to the one lash, so it's like 1-to-1 ratio. That method, it's really comfortable as your lashes grow out, if that makes any sense. I know it's kind of hard to explain, but there are more dodgy places I've seen where girls really have a hard time. They end up spending more money because they have to go to like a good place to get them fixed, because they'll kind of glue the lashes on to these poor girls' lashes 3 at a time. It might feel a bit uncomfortable when you leave, but you're like, okay. But as your natural lash cycle starts to like grow, it'll be so painful. So yeah, I'd highly recommend just going somewhere good to start with. It's honestly so cool rolling out of bed and feeling so fresh and ready to go. I can literally run out the door and I look like I've put in half an hour getting ready and I just haven't. This is just so low maintenance. I love it. I think I'm gonna get hooked on them for at least a little while. I'm just thinking now, I had a few questions from you guys about like if the lashes are vegan and the cost and stuff, so I will answer those now, but I'm gonna put up a post on my stories because you guys might have more questions. First question is, what set did I get? The set I got is called Fluffies. It's like a hybrid set that Ash created, I think last year she said it was. They're one of the newer kind of blends you can get, and yeah, it just means, I think it's like the Russians mixed with something else. I'm not like a super expert, but yeah, they're called the Fluffies. So if you want this set, ask for Fluffies, and they're $150 I believe. I think they're kind of like a custom set, so the price might bump up or down a little bit depending on like your natural lashes and how many you need, but that's like a ballpark figure. And yeah, they last about like 3-ish weeks I believe. Another question that one of you guys had was if it's vegan, and so I asked Ash and she said we are vegan and animal cruelty free, including our retail range. Our silk extensions are faux and they're the highest grade PVC fiber on the market. So there you go, that's some technical specs for you guys. This is my eyelashes, they're very blonde. I'm actually thinking of getting one of those like express lash tint kits from the pharmacy. That's something else I could try in a video because I really want to tint them myself at home. But yeah, you can't really see them. And I'll just get a little bit closer to show you guys how they are going. So I'm a week in from having them and this is how they look. I personally love them, and I have had, just in case you guys are wondering, a couple have fallen out, but it's nothing, and never like feel sore or anything. It just feels like a normal eyelash falling out, and that is what happens. Like, you have to expect that. It's just like how hair falls out every hair when you brush it. You do have a natural lash cycle, and so your lashes do shed, you know, it's just what happens. But I haven't had any like big clumps fall out or anything like that. I brush them in the morning and in the evening. I just use this like little spoolie here and I brush them, and I haven't put mascara on them. That's the other thing. I think if you put a lot of mascara and eye products on them, it can definitely like shorten the shelf life, so to speak, but that's just common sense. Yeah, I kind of just try to keep mine quite au naturel, except for combing them, and I think they've lasted really well. But yeah, I've still been exercising. I went and saw friends on the weekend, so I had like a bit more of like eye makeup on my actual lids, not the lashes, but you know, like on my lid. Oh, someone asked, does it hurt? No, it does not hurt, and that's coming from someone with very sensitive eyes. You literally just go and lie there for an hour and a half. Like, it's very relaxing, does not hurt at all. They just put like a little eye patch under your eyes. They'll say look up, they pop the patch on, and then they get you to close, and then at the end, you know, they'll take off your patches for you. They'll give them a nice comb out and they'll say, okay, just open your eyes when you're ready. And because I do have quite like sensitive eyes, I just like waited a while and kind of would open and shut so my eyes didn't go watery. And they give you like a little fan that has like a case on it, so the fan can't hit your eye or anything, but they give it to you to like hold which helps to dry out any glue and stuff, so you really can't get uncomfortable. Like, they're all over it like a rash. Next question, does it feel like you're wearing falsies? No, definitely not as uncomfortable as falsies. I'm trying to be super descriptive for you guys to help you. So like, you can kind of see, you know how like you can see your nose, but like you kind of like forget it's there, but if you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, I can see it. It's kind of like that. Like, you can see them a little bit. Yeah, in terms of weight, they don't feel like falsies. They really do just feel like your natural lashes. But in saying that, I got a natural-ish, I mean, probably not natural, but you know what I mean. There are some very dense like Russian ones you can get. Those would probably feel a little heavier on the eye, but what I got personally, I find really comfortable, so I hope that that helps. Oh my gosh, another person asked, do they hurt getting them done? No, they definitely don't hurt. It's really interesting that a lot of people are worried about that. I guess females do go to appointments where it's painful, like waxing and laser hair removal and stuff, but no, it does not hurt at all. If anything, it's relaxing. So yeah, don't worry about that. Got questions about cost and stuff, but I've already answered that. I can even link, if you guys want, the price list on her website down below. Okay, second to last question I'll do is, how long do they last? I think this is one of those things that really depends on what set you get, because some of the more classic, more natural sets last longer than like the party lashes, but for these ones, I think it is, most people book in a repeat appointment after like 3-ish weeks. I mean, you could obviously just like leave it till they all fall out, but I personally would like to have the upkeep of not having like one long eyelash and the rest all falling out. So yeah, you'd probably get them, like if you wanted to start investing in them, you'd probably put aside money maybe once a month. When I was in Sydney going to all those events, I would go through so many packs of lashes like every month. It was insane. For me, it's kind of worth it, but like, just personal preference. A lot of people do just get them for a special occasion, you know, like a honeymoon or their birthday party or something like that. I understand, it'd be great for going on holiday because you could like swim. So guys, that concludes the come with me to get lash extensions extensions video, I'll let you go and enjoy your day. But I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.